time.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's turn it off.
Thank you.
Do it over.
Again?
Yeah, start over.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are debating the resolution the price of sugar should be raised to discourage people from buying them. I, on affirmative side, strongly support this resolution. I have 3 reasons: serious disease, and side effect of pregnant women, and second-hand smoke effect. My first reason is serious disease. According to CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 443,000 people die each year in the United States caused by smoking. And smoking can cause many diseases such as heart disease, cancers, and cardiovascular disease. And almost all the lung cancer deaths are caused by smoking. It causes 80% of all the cancer deaths in women and 90% in men. So it's really a huge number that cannot be ignored. And my second point is side effect of pregnant women. Smoking is bad for both women and baby. Dr. Philip Owen says that baby gets everything from mother. So if mother smokes and gets carbon monoxide in her blood, then baby can also get carbon monoxide and will have trouble getting enough oxygen in baby's blood. And for unborn baby, it can be the cause of stillborn or low birth weight, poor lung function, and premature birth. And my third point is second-hand smoke effect. Second-hand smoke is really bad for non-smokers. We can see smokers everywhere, at work or public place or at home. And all the people around smokers can also get serious disease, even they don't smoke. And according to American Cancer Society, 3,400 non-smokers die each year caused by die of lung cancer caused by second-hand smoke. I've shown why raising the price of the sugarette is important to discourage people from buying them. By talking about 3 reasons: serious disease, side effect of pregnant women, and second-hand smoke effect. Please support my resolution. Thank you.
Alright, thank you ladybugs and germs. Today we're discussing whether or not the price of cigarettes should be raised in order to discourage people from buying them. I, on the negative, strongly disagree with this. First, I will oppose my distinguished opponent's points, then I will present my own. Her first point was serious disease. She discussed how a certain number of people died, heart disease, cancer, and cardiovascular problems. But this is irrelevant. Something she failed to mention is these are people that have been smoking for 30, 40, even upwards of 50 years. Right? You don't get cigarette cancer tomorrow if you start smoking today. It's a life choice that it gets you later in life. Well, guess what? You'll get cardiovascular disease anyway when you're older because you've been eating fat. You'll get cancer anyway from using your cell phone or using your computer. It doesn't matter that it comes from cell phones. You're going to die anyway. It doesn't matter that it's in 40 years. At least if you want to smoke, you can smoke. Her second reason was babies, and she discussed how babies can get this poisoning through their mother's system. I totally agree. This is horribly awful. Fortunately, it's easy to solve. As we educate women, this number, if she presented a large number of deaths, but if she presented the number when I was born, you would have seen it was much higher than it is now. The number of smoking mothers is constantly going down as we educate, and it's better to educate than punish with taxes. Her third point was secondhand smoke, and she discussed how people can get diseases from secondhand smoke. Again, horrible, horrible problem, completely true, but not only is it easy to solve, we are solving it today. You don't see anyone smoking in this building. They have to smoke 25 feet from the door. You can't go into restaurants or bars. Did I make my point completely clear? Okay. Sorry, I'm not as energetic today. Alright, so now I will present my own points, and I have three. First, freedom of choice. Second, sales taxes are already high. And third, money is used wrongly from taxes. Okay, so my first point is freedom of choice. As you know, yesterday was 4th of July. It was the day we celebrate Independence Day and the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And the signing guarantees, the Declaration of Independence guarantees that people living in America have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Frankly, if you want to smoke, that's your choice. If it makes you happy, if it makes June happy, fine, it's his choice. He can go out and smoke. It's not my job, it's not my distinguished opponent's job to say, you can't do what makes you happy. Okay? Second point is sales taxes are already high. Forbes magazine published in February 2nd, 2012, that the average sales tax in the country is 9.6%. That's almost 10% on anything you buy. So whether or not it's the groceries we buy or the fireworks we buy, average 9.6. But if you do a little more research, you find out that the average sales tax for cigarettes is closer to 25%. It's already high. You're already paying 10% for just food and 25% for... Who wants to pay more taxes? 25% for cigarettes. June's paying 25% already. You want sales tax right? Nobody likes to pay sales tax. And what this happens is it punishes a small group of people, which is not fair. Finally, this money, it won't go towards his health care. It won't go towards June's health care. It won't go to my dad's health care. Right? It's going to go to, I don't know, the roads or some fat politicians downtown. It won't actually be used for cigarette stuff, right? Wait, they already have 25%, that's $1.40 on every pack of cigarettes, going towards all different things, not just smokers' education. Education, roads, taxes are already high. The money won't be going to his health insurance, which is what's going to pay for him as he gets older. It's a misplaced tax. It's a punishing tax. It's not fair because it points to a particular person and not everyone in general. So from my three reasons, freedom of choice, sales tax already high, and a wrong sales tax, I hope you strongly disagree with this fact. Even if you're like me and you don't like cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes, but I'm not going to tell June what to do. Thank you. How long was her construction?
3 minutes.
Okay.
Time.
I will repeat my opponent's point first, and then I will support my own. His first point was freedom of choice, and then he said people in America have freedom to choose something, but that's not freedom to choose something so they can choose to smoke or not. But that's not relevant because non-smokers have freedom to choose. But as I said, non-smokers can also get serious disease by second-hand smoke. So, which is not fair because if smokers are around non-smokers, then they can get serious disease. So that's not fair for non-smokers. And his second point was taxes are already high. And then he said no one wants to pay more taxes. But that's true, but not important because because taxes are high, that's why people stop smoking. So it's helping people from not buying cigarette. And his third point was the money is used wrongly. And then he said the money is used for
Sailor.
Time.
Okay. Now I will support my own. My first point was serious disease, and he said serious disease. Only people who smoke for a long time can get serious disease, and then it doesn't matter because people are going to die anyway. But that's not relevant, because if people don't smoke, then they can live longer, so they will have more time to live happy life. And my second point was side effect of pregnant women, and he said more pregnant women is not smoking now by educating, and that's not relevant, because actually the study shows that many women still smoke, and so it's better to realize the price and keep women away from cigarette. And my third point was second-hand smoke effect, and he said now we don't see much people who smoking in this building, but that's not important, because if we go outside, there's a lot of people, Saudi, Korean, everyone is smoking. So we can get serious disease from second-hand effect. I on the affirmative team strongly support this resolution. The price of sugar should be raised to discourage people from buying them because of 3 reasons: serious disease, side effect of pregnant women, and second-hand smoke effect. Please support my resolution. Thank you.
231.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, really?
Watch. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Okay, pixies and fishes. Now you know this is the last chance for you to listen to me babble about the fact that the price of cigarettes should not be raised to discourage cigarette smoking. I'm just going to support my own points. My first point was freedom of choice. She said that non-smokers also have the freedom to choose, and that there's a problem with secondhand smoke. And she's absolutely right, but she didn't explain it further. Non-smokers have the freedom to not stand next to the smokers who are 25 feet away from the building. They can go to restaurants where there's no smoking. They can go to bars where there's non-smoking. When I was in Japan, I always went to Starbucks because I hate Starbucks, but I went to Starbucks because Starbucks did not allow smoking in Japan, whereas the other coffee shops allowed smoking. I had that choice. I made the choice. Non-smokers make the choice too. Again, you can't take away Jun's right to smoke just because you don't want to be around it. You can make choices that allow him to smoke. Okay, my second point was sales tax was already too high. She said that, yes, they're high, they should be higher because that stops people from smoking. But she has, again, missed the point. This is insignificant. Why do we need people to stop smoking? Except for the mothers. I admit we need to get mothers smoking less. People have the freedom of choice. We don't need to make them stop smoking. Finally, on my third point, that too much money, the taxes are wrong. Well, she ran out of time, unfortunately, because you would have heard what a bad argument she had on this area, because as you know, taxes are already too high. And in this economy, people don't need more taxes. The money that would go from taxes would go to the wrong places because of the bad economy. People don't, cities, counties, states don't have enough. Listen, I strongly urge you to respect other people's choices, whether or not you like them or not. If Jun wants to smoke, don't raise the price of his taxes on his cigarettes. So for these 3 reasons, freedom of choice, sales tax are too high, and the money's going to the wrong place, I strongly suggest that you want to get an AL class. You disagree with the resolution. Thank you. passion. I really do. I hate smoking. But, yeah, freedom of choice. If he wants to go outside and smoke, he can go outside and smoke. You know what else I hate? I hate babies. But I'm not going to take away your choice to have a baby. Just don't bring it over to my house.
Babies are so cute.
They're ugly.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah,
They're like the cutest thing on earth.
you don't know what cute is then.
Let's debate about kids.
They're ugly, they're smelly, and you can't talk to them. Not have a good conversation back.
You can play like with a doll. You could pretend your baby is a doll.
I can talk to a dog and have a better conversation. do you want food? Yeah? You want to play frisbee? Yeah? Good conversation. Hey!
I think he had
You pooped! Great!
I think he had some traumas with babies in the past. Probably.
I might have exaggerated it for comedic effect. Do you know what I just said?
Yes.
I might have exaggerated it